Well, you have to, again, look at this from a much broader perspective. All of the people, I would say 99% of the people that staff government come out of liberal colleges. They usually come out with a fairly strong, if not radical, environmental perspective. So all of the staff that essentially is writing rules, regulations, and administering them and enforcing them have this mentality. And that's what you're up against in terms of the land use issues for rural landowners. But you're also up against it in the social arena of all of the staff who also have the same social justice mentality, which is also taught to them in the liberal colleges. In the article that comes out tomorrow, I discuss that essentially, if you can take over the public education system from K through 12 through college and insert your agenda into the curriculum, that within about 2 generations you can literally turn a country around. And they have done an extremely good job of that.
Okay, well, I think Karl will back me up on my wording here in that the court system, a properly framed complaint can bring these kind of people to accountability, because what you've got there in a lot of cases isn't mere stupidity from indoctrination from the public education system. A lot of these people are knowing and willful criminal conspirators. They're trying to subvert America into a military police state, like what Jack complains about all the time.
With malice aforethought.
They're malicious bastards, and they deserve to be sent to jail at minimum.
Well, this is the problem, and I have watched this from a couple of different perspectives. There is a U.S. code, was it 42 U.S.C. 1983, that allows people to sue if they believe that a government employee, through the color of law, has deprived them of their constitutional rights.
Yeah, don't ever.
Unfortunately, the history of these 42 U.S.C. cases is abysmal.
Yeah, let me jump in real quick.
Yeah, please, Karl.
Okay, don't ever use their title codes to make your claim, because that's not a claim, that's a complaint. That's a civil rights complaint, not an injury claim, like a tort injury claim. So if you want to make a complaint, that allows the magistrate to determine whether or not you stated a claim in which relief could be granted. Now, when you state a claim, the magistrate can't do that. So when you use Title 42, 1983, what you do is you stylize your claim as a trespass, and you make it simple, like the administrator of my property without any rights, like they took my body for medication. So that's what all property means. If you want to read John Locke, it's all that you claim is proper to your person that you have exclusive rights and to enjoy. Nobody else exclusive to all others. So it's your property, it's your body. The government, whoever decided to touch you and put you in a cage, had no right to do that. Because they're government officials, they have no rights, they have duties and obligations. But if you diminish your rights to civil rights, because that's why you say it's abysmal. Under Title 42, it's a civil right. So the government determines what your rights are and what they're not. So you're making a claim saying, oh, they interfere with my rights. Well, it's a civil right. And they'll do what they believe you should or should not have. And they'll say, well, in the best interest of justice, the policeman should have done that to you. So that's why you want to use Title 42.
Well, the other issue, too, is the qualified immunity defense, and they all use it.
Because you're under a title code. This is exactly what I explained to Dean Clifford a month ago. And he said, holy cow, I see what I've been doing wrong. All these complaints I've been filing. I said, yes, you want to file claims. But what you want to do is when you file a claim that they administrated your property under a trespass claim, all you have to do for everybody on the other side to recognize, say, not only is it my belief that you cannot use color of law to interfere with my rights, but, oh, let me see. The United Supreme Court ruled this on Bob versus Jones, and it also under Title 42, 1981 and 1983. So not only is that my belief in the common law man's vernacular, it is also your belief in legalese. There you go.
Have you prosecuted these cases? I mean, have you,
I'm doing one right now.
Okay.
Dean Cliff, it's in the state.
So you're not going under 42 USC?
That.
Can I say something to Karl? Title 42, I think the rules of civil procedure indicate that you can proceed with a general common law complaint or claim, however you want to style it, but the rules of civil procedure, as well as criminal procedure, I believe, have all been liberalized to the point where you can state things in the alternative, and if you like the Title 42 citation, you can say that in the alternative. But like Karl says, you have to proceed under general common law due process.
Yeah, that's the organic law. That's where you're more powerful. Back over to Ron.
I believe Karl will back me up on that point.
Absolutely. Again, we'll have that on next week. It'll be the main discussion. Ron, you still with me?
I'm still here.
Man, I'm getting an education and a half out of all of
Well, I think it's fascinating. And look, I've had these conversations face-to-face with people, and they tend to go round and round because it is a complex issue.
Absolutely.
And everything dovetails into everything else.
Right.
And so it's not easy, or it's not difficult to, and I'm not saying that you're going off on a tangent, but it's an important tangent to all of it.
Hey, let me make it really simple. If you say to me, I'm going to file a 42-1983, you just spoke in some sort of crazy numerical code. If you want to speak in code, if you want to speak in numbers, they can answer in your codes. They can say, well, you know what, we're going to give you 12B6 and a 7352. And that's their answer. Now, you want them to speak in a language that you understand. So if you make a claim or a complaint using their crazy number code system, expect easy answer in their number code system, and you try to decipher their code. That's
you need to let Ron guide the conversation here.
Well, no, I certainly understand that.
I can't